do this anytime. Go outside, maybe 20-30 minutes and put in that work. I promise you it will pay off. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's Jacoby. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you how to practice volleyball by yourself. Tip number 1 is getting to know the volleyball. So you really need to get your touch on the ball. That can literally just be tossing the ball around, throwing it up, bouncing it against your finger, your hand, your fist, whatever. You just need to get familiar with the ball and how it feels against your hand, your platform, your setting hands, all of that stuff. Even if you're just sitting around like watching TV, watching YouTube or whatever, you can literally just be throwing the ball up in the air. Like literally anything and anywhere you can practice your touch on the ball. Next, don't forget to warm up. It is really important to warm up because if you don't, you will be susceptible to injuries, muscle strains, and no one likes that. Also, it's important to stretch. I cannot stress this enough because flexibility plays a huge part in athletics, and you need to be flexible so you can prevent injury. It's important to stay on top of your flexibility and to stay warm and warm up before you try any of these skills. Tip number 3 is to bounce the ball against the wall. This is my favorite. So if you have a ball, you can go outside and just throw the ball against the wall. You can set to yourself against the wall, whatever, but I would say starting out, I would start with throwing. That's what I did when I started playing volleyball, before I even knew what volleyball really was. When I was 12 years old back in 7th grade, which was forever ago, but I would literally go outside, grab my volleyball and just throw it against the wall. I would toss it underhand, side, overhand, left-handed, all of that stuff. I literally did it all the time, and that was just to improve my touch on the ball. I cannot stress that enough. Touch on the ball is so important, especially when you start developing more skills. So throwing it against the wall like maybe 10 to 15 minutes a day is actually really fun. First of all, keeps you active, and it's a good way to keep your touch on the ball and develop some more volleyball moves. Next, we're gonna pass to ourselves. Okay, so volleyball is all about repetition. I say that on my channel so much, but this time you're gonna grab your ball and you're gonna pass to yourself against the wall. So if you want to know how to pass, I have a video on that, so you can check it out in the card somewhere. But if you wanna pass to yourself for maybe, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 minutes a day, that will put you ahead of so many people. Because passing and serving, as I always say, are the most important things in volleyball. So if you have a great platform, you have a great pass, you are going to go places. So the way to form that is to just practice as much as you can. So make sure you have a nice strong platform, and I want you to practice passing in your midline, which means you're passing in the center of your body, or I want you to pass it outside of your body where it's actually hitting you on the side and you can see it into your platform. Next, we're gonna throw the ball against the wall and then pass it back to the wall. So this next drill I actually really like, and I do it, once again, I did it all of the time. So first you're gonna get your ball, you're gonna throw it against the wall, and then you're gonna wait and track it into your platform and pass it back against the wall. This practices seeing the ball into your platform and being able to track where the ball goes. Because in volleyball, the ball will move around on you. It's not just gonna be always right to you. And even if it is right to you, you still have to track it into your platform to make sure that you're hitting it in the right spot. You don't wanna hit it up on your forearms. You don't wanna hit it in the middle of your elbow socket thing, whatever you wanna call that. You wanna pass it right here on your forearm. Next, we're gonna pepper to ourselves. Okay, so when you're peppering to yourself, you just wanna pass, set, hit against the wall. So peppering is literally when you have 2 people and you pass, set, hit back and forth to each other. But in this case, since we are alone, we are going to be passing, setting, and hitting against the wall. First of all, this is a great way to practice all volleyball skills at once. And peppering is literally the most, probably the most important drill you'll ever do, because coaches will evaluate you on how you pepper. That's just a fact. So if you can practice it, the more the better, because you're gonna need it, trust me, because I still pepper now and I'm in college. You know what I mean? Like, it never goes away, so you really gotta perfect it. Next is to set and pass to yourself while you're laying down. So I like this drill of laying down and setting to myself because it really works on your hands, and you have to literally set it or else it will hit you in the face. What better way to practice setting than that? You literally just have to lay down and set above your head as many times as you want. You can start setting high and then low. You can mix it up with variations. You can do one-handed setting. Next is serving and hitting against the wall. So once again, if you want to know how to serve and hit, I also have tutorials on that, so make sure to go check those out. But once you have those skills down, or you're just starting out, it really doesn't matter. This is for a beginner to advanced to intermediate skill level. Anyone can do any of these drills. First of all, you want to get your ball and you want to start practicing your float serve against the wall. So you can literally float the ball by serving and then stopping your hand instead of following through. So you can literally practice your float serve, you can practice your top spin serve where the ball spins and dies, you can do that. You can also practice your hitting against the wall, and that means that you're gonna have your chest open and then you're gonna snap and hit downwards and it'll bounce against the wall. Or you can practice your down balling by opening up your chest and snapping and finishing high, and that way it will go up and hit the wall instead of down and then hitting the wall. Finally, we're gonna work on our footwork. So lastly, we can work on our footwork all day, every day. And that's one of the most important parts of volleyball besides passing and serving, like I said. But you can't pass and serve without correct footwork. So you can practice shuffling side to side. You can practice some sprints up and down your street or in your driveway, whatever. I would also practice your hitting footwork. So if you're a righty like me, it's left, right, left, and then if you're lefty, it's the opposite. And you can practice your block moves. This will also give you some plyometric work, which will work on your vertical. You can do this anytime. Go outside, maybe 20-30 minutes and put in that work. I promise you it will pay off. But that's it for this video, guys. I hope you really liked it. If you did, let me know in the comments. Leave something down below that you want me to do on this channel. I'm open to pretty much anything. I love you guys. Follow me on Instagram at jacoby.sims and TikTok at jacoby.sims, and I'll see you in my next video.